hello to my little friends. We're gonna go get Rhonda. I don't know why I thought the seatbelt was all of a sudden on that side. Pretty day today. We woke up with some fog, but it has dissipated. So, all's good to go. Oh, I am in a crappy mood. I sat there and edited that video and had it just right. I had some clever things thrown in there. I had a bunch of the, where I'm turning the tripod and trying to focus and everything. Had all that taken out. Added some music. Then it didn't upload into YouTube. I had a 5-minute video. All of a sudden it was 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was 5. And I'm like, damn. Well, I had done something. Well, I tried to take a screenshot. Using my video editing software, and what that did was it just recorded a little frame, which was a short part of the video, plus the first part of my video where I was looking at the fog and the trees. So I saved that instead of saving the video that I had just made. So therefore, when I uploaded the video, it was just the short 5-minute one, because I was trying to be clever and make a thumbnail. I don't do the same routine every time enough to feel confident in what I'm doing. And I've upgraded. There was an update to my video editing. I'm still having trouble talking with my plate, with my video editing software, and then so that changed a few things, just a little bit, enough to throw you off. And I'm just like everybody else. I don't read the manual. I don't go online and read all the updates. Just agreement. I agree. I disagree. Sure. Yeah. Why not? I agree. Still haven't got my medicine figured out for my sleep aid. I'll sleep 2 hours and then be wide awake for 6, 7, 8, 10 hours. And then I might be able to, feel tired enough to go to sleep. A couple hours, wake up, and just be wide awake and have a terrible time trying to fall asleep. And, I'm trying to, figure out my mind. Okay, now if I go to sleep at this time, but it don't work that way. When you go to bed, and then Charlie wants his massage and his back scratched, and I get him all relaxed. It's just our little routine. And so I try to pay attention to what time it is. But when I wake up in the morning, I have this morning insomnia, or amnesia. I have morning amnesia. I don't know where the floor is when I wake up. I don't know what time I got to bed. I don't know how I got there. And so then it takes me a little while, and sometimes I can remember and sometimes I can't. So what I started doing, I would check the temperature, the weather, on my weather app, or the widget, and it saves that time that I last checked the weather, temperature, and stuff. So I started doing that, so when I wake up I can look and see what time it was I actually went to bed. Didn't mean I fell asleep, but Means I was upright and getting ready to get into bed. I want to boogie down the road so Rhonda ain't late. They burnt those things off my head. It feels so good. I wish I'd have done it a long time ago because they were like super sensitive and kind of like it felt sunburned right there. Those two little spots, and you brush your hand over it. It's like, oh, that's tender. Yeah, it felt just like a sunburn, and sometimes it would feel like crusty. It feels good. I feel like I need my sunglasses. Let's see. You can see where we're going. Hit this truck because I'm in the glove box trying to get my sunglasses. I hope they're not in the house. The steering on this car is very, very sensitive. Like you barely move the steering wheel and you're turning. Kind of like that rack and pinion steering with the little bitty tiny steering wheel. My ex had a Z28. I want to say it was around a 72 or 73, something like that. Z28 Camaro. Black with 2 white racing stripes. Spoiler on the back. It was fun. I learned to drive a stick shift on that thing. And then I was good at it. Let me drive it to school. His dad would take him to work in the mornings. He worked at a rock quarry, and I'd take the car to school. And I thought I was hot shit. I thought I was it. Finally, I was somebody. I wasn't just one of the clan members from the Christian faith. You know, I wasn't a big fat nobody. I was somebody all of a sudden. Or it felt like it in my mind, you know. Everybody else is probably looking at me saying, look at her thinking she's somebody. But it felt like it to me for a while. Tostada yesterday fed me twice, my breakfast and my dinner. It was good, very good. Probably should have had a corn tostada, but I just, you know, I really like the flour tortillas best. Tomorrow I have an appointment. Oh, here's my dentist to get when they pulled my teeth. You know, they pulled like 8 of them, and 2 of them have a spike coming out of my gum, one on top and one on the bottom. And now with the partial plate on top, it hits that little spike, and I've had him look at it twice, and he keeps saying it's just where the bone is healing. Well, I told him, I said, it zings a lot for just a bone. It feels like a nerve to me. And so I'm not sure what the deal is, why they won't listen to me. I don't know. Said something about might have to do surgery. Well, I don't care what we got to do, but let's do it, because I don't want to keep feeling that. Seems to me you could go in there with a pair of wire cutters. You know, deaden it. Go in with a pair of wire cutters and just cut that off below the skin and let the skin heal over it. You know? Now the skin isn't going to heal over it now because the skin is already proud tissue. It ain't going to hook together. It might eventually come together, but you know, it's going to be like a pure steer. You know, once it's healed, it would eventually come together, but take a long time. But it would, you know, it'd probably always still have a hole. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I only play one on TV. But you know, it's me. My opinion, and I do have one, is so I'm nervous. I'm just kind of nervous about it because what if they don't listen to me? What if I have to throw a fit? What if I have to go to a different doctor's office? What if? We can what if ourselves to death, can't we? Fear. Fear is probably the driving force behind all our problems. Behind our emotions, maybe. Fear, shame, guilt. Why didn't I go to school to be a psychologist? Because I wanted to get married and have a little job and have a little baby and, you know, live happily ever after in my happy little family world. That house and picket fence blew up. That whole thing blew up. Oh, Lord. That's pretty. Thanks. This is, I'll shut it easy. She slams the door. I got this from Woman Within. It was on sale. And I needed to get the price so I could get free shipping. That is cute. Thank you. It's so you. Okay. I'll be ready. We're ready. Debbie. You're being recorded, so watch your mouth. Watch your filthy mouth. Everybody's like, how we don't see Rhonda? She don't like to be recorded. I'll break your camera. Don't forget to throw the trash. Oh, trash. I'll get it. So what is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. I have one thing to do all day. A whole 30 minutes. One thing. One. Forgot about it 30 seconds. So I spent 3 hours editing my video for today.
The 30-minute one?
Yeah.
That was a good video.
And when I got it uploaded to YouTube, I went to watch it. It was only 5 minutes long. I'm like, what the heck happened? Well, I had recorded, or I took a screenshot to use as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
And what it had done was recorded a short frame, plus what it, my little thing where I was looking at the fog in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
It added that on there.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I never save it to my editing program because it would constantly be asking me to clear cache, you know?
Yeah.
So,
It's just cash.
cache.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went back into my files, put them all back in my editing program, and there was no way I was going to take out every little squeak of the tripod and all my breath,
Uh-huh.
because it was right at my breath level, you know.
Yeah.
And if I was away at the sink, I was just away at the sink. So I just put them all back in order and uploaded it, and there they were.
Well, it was a good video.
Thank you. I was very disappointed. I was mad. I was mad for a long time
Why?
because it didn't do what I expected. I mean, my expectations and reality were once again different.
It's an annoyance when things don't go right.
Yeah. Charlie waited till the last minute to go pee, and I tried to get him to go because I had to get going. I have everything timed out.
Uh-huh.
Everything. How long is it going to take me to put on my makeup? How long is it going to take me to straighten my hair? But he was being real lazy and just looking at me when I was at the door saying, "Come on, honey, come on."
Well, hopefully you won't be gone long.
No. He did finally go, but it just set me back a couple minutes because I knew exactly what time I wanted to lay it out. Oh, I finished that book,
Which one?
Lesson in Chemistry.
Was it good?
Yes. And, you know, my eyes just wouldn't hardly let me see it. And it would kept going blurry, and then it would kind of, you know, fade in and out.
Yeah, your eyes are dry and tired.
Yep. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Yes, and so I found my eye drops. I started using them yesterday, so I got to finish it, and I loved it. I loved the characters. I could just envision them in my mind.
Yeah. Well, I've got another book laid out for you.
What's it? Why am I asking you? You don't.
I forget. Oh, As I Lay Dying. It's a William Faulkner book. A lot of people don't like Faulkner
I don't know.
because of the way he writes. He wrote like Grapes of Wrath, and so it's a story about this guy, this family that's taken their dead mother back to her home place, and you know she's like in a coffin in a wagon, and you know they're crossing ditches and stuff, and she falls out and things like that. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
It's just terrible what they go through.
Now this guy, this McCormick or whatever, Cormac, whatever.
Yeah.
His writing style is way different than the book I just finished.
Yeah, he's intense.
Yeah, and it's like he's remembering it because he doesn't put parentheses like I told my son this, and this.
Yeah.
You know, it's all like he's remembering it,
Mm-hmm.
and so I like it. I like it a lot. He's using some words I don't know, so I'm going to be searching for that. Oh, looky here.
You want me to get out first?
I'm not going in.
Okay.
Okay, we're headed home. kid, we'd eat the heart of the cabbage. We tried to be the first one to get it, you know. Will you save the heart for me? Salt it real good. Take it outside. It's gonna happen again today. Oh yeah. Chocolate chip muffins. Go. Pete. Teeny tiny. We're gonna get like 18 mini muffins. The cabbage is pretty good, it's not hot. Sometimes we'd get one that's just too hot to eat. Take some of that one, take some of that one, take some of that one. Okay, 18. Into a 400-degree oven for 10 minutes.